Narratify is back with a bold new claim.
Relooted was a success, or so they proclaim.
A sweet baby game with an agenda to sell.
That drew just 57 players. So that went well.
Well, first off, you may have noticed the amazing cosplay on the right there of the main character from Relooted. That is a real image. That was not AI generated. That is a real image. But the reason it's there is much funnier than the image itself. I'll bet you know. But you may remember Narratify because Narratify was the company that used Relooted as a springboard to basically launch their consulting firm. But not only that, they used Relooted to basically help push a French bill, allegedly, in the French. I was going around at that time and basically did a launch event for Relooted at the Mans A in France with the restitution focus. Now, this company is no longer just small potatoes. This company is now a full-fledged consulting firm. But thankfully for us, what they did was something really stupid. They decided to outline not only the steps they took to push Relooted, but why they believe Relooted is a success. You heard me right. They believe Relooted is a success.
No, we are not kidding.
But by the way, just want to remind people, Relooted has had a peak of 57 concurrent players. It has never gone higher than that.
Yeah. I wonder what it is now. Probably like 3, if that.
Also, just a disclaimer for people who don't know, long after we covered it, we found out that actually Relooted was not only a game that was worked on by former CBAB Inc. member Chris Kindred, but that was also worked on by Kim Belair, Dave Bedard, Amberley Blake, and Maria Beck. And as you can see, they are listed officially on Moby. So not only is Relooted a thing that was used to push a French bill, but it was also something that Sweet Baby Inc. directly worked on. Are you surprised? No, you're not.
Not at all.
We've noticed you've been attending Gothic therapy for quite some time. There is the matter of your bill.
I'm mathing! Your outstanding balance is $1,864.
Well, so much for that.
Tell you what, why don't you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll call it even.
Gothic Therapy, serving the insane since 2015.
Yes, a game about stealing artifacts to return to their rightful places, quote unquote. Being released and promoted in conjunction with a French bill designed to give artifacts back to Africa.
But we're not just going to talk about we're going to talk about Relooted, but we're going to talk about what exactly Narratify did for Relooted. Now, I want to make very clear to you guys that Narratify is no longer just a concept. It has an official website, and they do sensitivity readings and stuff like that. They are a full-fledged consulting firm, but they were just so nice. They decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to explain by step exactly what we did to market Relooted and why we think it's a success. So guess what?
Ta-da!
PR and marketing support for Nyama Cop. I'm going to read and we'll stop to kind of react.
You guys all remember Nyama Cop?
Nyama Cop is the company that did Relooted. So let's get into this, guys, because we got a lot to cover here and a lot of things to point out and make fun of because they just make it so easy. Also, by the way, yes, they have a manifesto and they also have an Afro game showcase, which we will get to.
There's just so much juicy stuff to explore.
PR and marketing support for Nyama Cop. Relooted, an impactful South African video game centered on the reparation of stolen African artwork, needed a strategic entry into France, a company deeply intertwined with the theme of cultural restitution. The goal was to move beyond traditional game marketing and establish the title as a legitimate medium for collective memory and cultural mediation.
What the hell does that? I'm sorry. One moment. What the hell does that even mean?
They're basically admitting the quiet part out loud. They're basically saying they wanted this to be a thing where they could basically push it for cultural reasons and not actually because it was a game. By the way, this is this right here is from the launch event at the Mans A. our strategy and objectives, because they're going to tell us everything they did step by step.
You ready?
Narratify designed a 3-day hybrid activation at Paris at Maison des Mondes Africains to bridge the gap between digital gaming, historical education, and Afro-descendant communities. Positioning: redefine the video game as an interactive third place for cultural transmission. That sounds like
That sounds like a what? Sorry.
That sounds like an STD. Like, what are you transmitting, an STD or something? Target audience: connect the technical gaming community, cultural journalists, and multi-generational families.
I'm sorry, but everything you're reading makes me want to laugh.
It gets better, guys.
Oh,
Operational breakdown: the 3-day activation. Day 1, press and industry authority media launch. Hosted a dedicated press conference introducing the studio's creator to French tech and cultural journalists to secure initial media coverage. Yes, we actually talked about that in our last video. We talked about how they literally he went on a news show about it, and that's what they're talking about here.
Yep.
Knowledge transfer. Organized an exclusive masterclass led by the game's narrative director, breaking down the technical process of translating heavy colonial history into engaging gameplay mechanics. Yes, guys.
What?
Those women look so engaged right now.
They also literally have the same haircut.
I have a question. They're playing the game here. It's being projected behind them. So people are watching off the stage. Like,
wait,
so,
they're not. No, they're not. They're not playing anything. There are no controllers in their hands.
oh, so what are they doing?
I don't know. But you see the wires that are supposed to be the controllers? If you scroll down a little bit, honey, to their shoes. Scroll down to their shoes a little bit more.
I see it.
That wire's not attached to anything.
Weird.
Almost like this is staged.
Oh, wait, it gets better. Here we go. Day 2, immersive launch night and community engagement. Intellectual framing. Facilitated a panel discussion on the real-world cultural impact of Relooted and the modern stakes of artifact restitution. Live playformance.
Oh my, yes, they actually decided to create a new word. For combining performance and play. How clever.
Terrible. Teamed up with prominent gaming streamers who played the game live in front of the audience, transforming a solo gaming experience into a shared, spectated event.
Huh.
Socio-cultural elements.
Oh no.
Surprised attendees with a live cosplay performance of the game's protagonist, curated a DJ set featuring the game's soundtrack, and integrated a branded digital photo booth. So let me clarify this, guys. They paid for somebody to dress up in cosplay of the main character to be at the event.
Yes, they had to pay because no one was actually going to do it.
Yeah, she looks very amused.
Yeah, that's the picture right there of the cosplayer that they paid.
Physical and digital exhibition. Designed a curated wall exhibition juxtaposing real-world artifacts with their in-game 3D models detailing their exact origins. And we get this cosplayer who looks really happy to be there. She just looks so happy, guys.
Yeah.
Her eyes say kill me.
Yep.
I'm not getting paid enough
and that
for this.
costume looks so cheap.
Wait, it gets better. Day 3, public intergenerational testing.
Oh dear.
Community access opened the doors of the Manzé to the general public for a full day of hands-on testing.
What?
The intergenerational bridge successfully engaged families, created an environment where tech-savvy children taught their parents and grandparents how to play, which naturally sparked deep, spontaneous family dialogues about their own cultural heritage and history.
Doubtful.
Yes. Hello, little Timmy. Are you going to teach Grandma how to rob from museums in a video game? I'm sorry, I can't. You actually, like, what is wrong with you?
My grandma would probably just give me a lecture on how stealing is wrong.
Through this operation, Narratify demonstrated its unique ability to take complex, sensitive cultural themes and translate them into highly engaging, logistically seamless, and emotionally resonant hybrid experiences. But by the way, they claimed this was a success of their brand here. But there's just one problem, guys. I distinctly see that there's no evidence of any data points here.
Nope.
Where are they?
That works.
They don't exist. But wait, Nyamakop's testimony, working with Narratify on Relooted, was an absolute blessing. Jennifer and Mikhail combined their experience working at the peaks of game development and apply it to the indie scale with nuance, smarts, and endless passion. If you can work with them, then you definitely should. Ben Myers, CEO and creative director of Nyamakop.
Sir, you give South Africa a bad name. You do not represent my mom's home country. The Narratify Relooted chart of a measurable success. What they showed: press conference, restitution panel, streamers, cosplay and a DJ set, artifact exhibition, and public testing. What they did not show were the sales, the revenue, the attendance, the wishlist growth, the campaign reach, the conversion rate, and the player growth. You know, all the things that actually matter when selling and pushing a game.
Yes, it's a success because they read it. They came to them in a dream.
It might as well have.
I want to stress.
Honey, you're right. It did come to them in a dream because this whole game is a fever dream.
No, but again, I want to stress to you guys, the game had 57 concurrent players on Steam, and there's been no evidence put out of sales of any kind. So they are claiming that Relooted is a demonstration of their success of their brand, Narratify, to promote stuff and create engaging stuff. The biggest problem is no one engaged with their game. So if you think this was bad, guys, this is not it. We got more coming.
Yes.
On your guys' way out, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also come watch us live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific.
We promise you won't regret it.
Share with your crew. Escape life's hell. From spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace of humor as a cure.